So the first thing that we need to do is to transfer the picture to the cardboard or to the base we're going to draw. So we're going to color first everything in the back of the page. Then we're going to use a piece of tape or maybe two or more. And we're going to paste the picture to the cardboard. And we're going to draw all of the lines that made up the shape of the picture. You can see constantly and check out if your picture is actually copying in the other material. So there are all the details. When you finish, you're going to see how the charcoal that I put in the paper transferred to the cardboard. For painting, we're going to need paintbrushes, of course, a towel, a palette, and of course we're going to need paint. You're going to need possibly red, yellow, white, black, and in my case I'm going to use blue for the background. I'm going to mix my blue and black paint, and I'm going to mix it with water, and then I'm going to start painting around my picture so it is the background. So I'm going to put also a little bit of purple in the picture to get some more variety in my background. Painting the background first is important because it's going to allow you to see how dark or light the other colors really are. As a second step, we're going to use a brown color and we're going to draw all of the important features of the character we're drawing. Remember, don't use a marker. So draw all of the details for the portrait, and you may need other colors if your character actually has those colors. Now it's time for mixing your colors. So you will start with a reddish orange, which will be the base color. Mix it well. Okay, now we're going to use this color to make our darkest color. It's going to be a very bright color, so you need to mix a little bit of black, but make sure it is not too gray or excessively dark. The next color we're going to mix is going to be the shadow color. So we're going to mix it with a little bit more white and black to make a kind of grayish, lighter color than that. And finally, we're going to start mixing our light color, which is basically to take our darkest color and mix it with white. It is very important to have a good quantity of the three colors. Now the next step is we're going to mix it with water. We're going to make a kind of very liquid mixture and we're going to test it. For that, we're going to draw a line on the paper with pencil, and then we're going to use our darkest color and we're going to paint on top. The idea is that we can see the pencil through the paint. We're going to start painting now with our darkest color in a line called the terminator. This line is basically a line that divides the lightest and the darkest color. It's important, we're going to be jumping between these three colors, so it's important to have a towel so we can clean up before we go to the next color. We're going to paint on the terminator areas. As you see over here, all of these areas are going to be the darkest areas. And when we finish painting all of that, we are going to start putting other colors very quickly. I'm going to clean up my paintbrush and I'm going to put my shadow color, and then I'm going to clean up quickly and I'm going to paint between the two colors so they mix a little bit, and then I'm going to do the same with the lightest color. So I'm going to put it next to that darkest color in all the areas that it should go there, and then I'm going to clean up and paint between the two colors. When I do this, I'm going to basically continue seeing all the areas that have dark or light in the guide that you have, and I'm going to finish up painting. I'm going to finish painting and completing all of the extra areas in the painting to having light areas and dark areas. If needed, you can repeat the process one more time so you can have more opaque colors, but it is not necessary. At the end, depending on your character, you can even paint the space for the hair, because in some cases we're going to need to see that skin through the hair, so it's important to have it there sometimes. Remember, you can use that darkest color in the spaces like inside the ears, under the nose, under the neck, to get a better contrast in your picture. Apart from this option, I want to offer you a second, simpler option that you may decide if it is more suitable for you. So in this one, you're also going to start by drawing the lines of the character, then you're going to paint the background. Remember, the background can be different colors or just one color, depending on what or your artist. When the background with this paint is dry, you can actually start painting inside the face. In this case, you're going to paint everything with just two colors. You're going to use the light color first. You're going to paint very quickly, so it is going to be wet when you apply the second color. So go quickly with that, paint all that with that color, and then with the second color, the color of the shade, you're going to start painting inside the shade area that you can see in your guide. In this case, I use my darkest color, but if you want, you can use the shade color as preferred. In here, also remember to clean up your paintbrush and paint between the two colors before the first color dries, so you can get a nicer, softer shade in that face. At the end, also remember to paint a little bit extra colors inside the ears and under the nose to make the colors a little bit darker. This is the final part of this first stage of painting. The idea is that next time we're going to start adding extra details to make the person look like the actual character that we're drawing. Bye.